Alrighty. Welcome back, guys, to 505.
On the rise.
And today we got a special guest, Eric's friend,
Yep.
Brian Bishop. How's your day been, bro?
My day's been chill. Actually, yeah. I've been having a really good series of my last couple of days have been really, really good.
I'm glad to hear that.
Oh,
man.
God. Like, ever since I got vaccinated, I got fully vaccinated,
Mhm.
I've been going outside, which
That's
is an
dope.
amazing place to be, and hang out with people, which is an amazing thing to do.
How did you
so.
take your shots? What did they affect you?
Yeah, how did you feel?
Yeah, so the first shot was chill, just like a normal shot, normal flu shot. Didn't really feel much, but the second one, low key, did mess me up a little bit.
For a couple of days or what?
Yeah, like for like 2 days, I was like
shit.
coughing and stuff, and I was like really tired, but you push through,
Oh, definitely, bro.
That first shot, it didn't make your arm like really sore? Because I hear that a lot.
No. I think, yeah. I think I'm sort of used to it too, and I've been moving
Okay.
my arm and stuff. So
Which shot did you get?
I got Pfizer.
Pfizer?
Yeah,
Team
I didn't,
Pfizer.
I didn't get the Doombreca,
Doombreak. Which one's John and John is the one that's really
Yeah,
bad.
Johnson.
right?
Johnson and Johnson.
Johnson. My bad, John. John, my bad. No, but Johnson and Johnson, I heard a couple girls died only. Yeah.
They died. I just heard about blood clots.
I didn't hear, but yeah, I heard about blood clots.
That's crazy.
I heard death. Okay, yeah, but I heard death. But something I want to say out is that today I'm the sound guy. Like, we got a sound guy, DJ Tits. Could it be here, But
Yeah.
we rolling. Since that was pretty good, I hope. Actually, it sounds good. But yeah, bro, we brought you in because you have a good cause, and I don't know if you want to start speaking about it a little bit.
Yeah,
or
totally.
we want to talk about what you do in general, like for fun as hobbies. Just introduce yourself a little bit more. You want to do?
Gotcha. Yeah. So like I said, my name is Brian Bishop. I was born and raised in Albuquerque.
For sure.
Always just like love being involved in the community. Ever since even in middle school and high school, I led a lot of community service initiatives. I was a director of this program called Read to Excel, which was for refugee students, trying to help them with reading and math tutoring. The issue there is like with APS systems, like they were placed by age, not by ability, and so they often didn't get the attention that they need in classes, and so I started help with that. Also did a lot of community service at Ronald McDonald House Charities, and I was part of Upward Bound.
Yeah.
So just like always involved in the community. And when I went to college, continued to do that, like, but with like I led an art gallery for Black artists on campus, and just do a lot of things. And when COVID hit, that was like the biggest thing that I was missing out on was community. That's like the sort of person I am. Is I was like, man, I'm missing all my friends, missing the ability to just like walk down the hallway, study with one of my best friends, like whatever it is. But I actually ended up flying out to Minnesota after the George Floyd protests, and I was there with a friend of mine. His name's Ana Jabicho. He's another Pomona college student.
Shout out Anna.
Yeah, shout out Ana. He's a homie, and then his friend Lamar. And since then, we've been launching a social enterprise. So that's sort of why I'm here. Is I've launched this currently co-founding the social enterprise called Didómi. We sell bottles where every bottle purchased provides 10 years of water access to someone who needs it most.
For sure, that's so sick.
So that's sort of like the cause and what I've been working on lately. And back to the community thing, it's like a lot of what I've been doing lately and why I've been having a lot of good days. Yes, my day is because I've been collaborating with people, bro. Like,
oh yeah, that's
we're
dope.
gonna like Juneteenth, next Juneteenth, we're gonna be doing an event with Olad Records, United, Meow Wolf.
United.
Yeah, bro. And
I remember you
United.
mentioning.
we have some sick bottles that we're gonna do with United, with Meow Wolf. Like artists are gonna paint on are gonna design the bottles, and like they're gonna go towards, obviously
Sheesh,
combating the
bro.
water
Big
crisis
shit
and
coming
stuff.
up then.
But yeah, there's like some spas and stuff that are in Albuquerque that we're collaborating with, and the University of New Mexico, and that's why I just been bringing it back to the community, like
Hell yeah.
because there's so much,
And it's
so
so
much
local,
potential
so
there.
Yeah, but I met you one time. We went to go play soccer at UNM, and I met you there, and you were talking about your bottles. And
Oh yeah,
your
when
friend
it was like
there.
mad, it was like mad people.
Yeah,
like, even though it was
hella
COVID.
heads, Should have said that, but yeah.
No, that was lit though. I'm so glad we did that. Honestly,
It was fire. But your friend was there actually, and do you want to give a little background story of like his situation or how, the reason behind it more?
Yeah. So I think was it just Anna or were they both there?
I think they were both
They
there.
were both there, bro.
Yeah. So Anna and Lamar, So Didómi is really like motivated by their stories.
Yeah.
That's what's important about and what differentiates Didómi from another water bottle company or even another company trying to make an impact is the story of the co-founders, the two other co-founders, they endured the water crisis themselves. So Anna, and you both met Anna actually.
Yeah.
So he was born in Ethiopia, and growing up in Ethiopia, actually there's a lot of political persecution going on, and that affected access to resources, the most vital of which is water. And so what that means is like the water that you drink oftentimes is unsafe.
Yeah.
And so his siblings ended up dying from waterborne diseases because they were drinking unsafe water, and him and his family tried to protest as well by not drinking that water, but you can only do that for so long.
Yeah. You need that.
And so and so he almost died himself. And then with Lama, also somebody who endured the water crisis, he was actually had to collect water for his family every morning, for water, sanitation, hygiene needs, etc. Go to school and then do that when you come back, right? Because like water is so necessary, so vital. Imagine what he could have been doing at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Coming to America, right? They realized people don't even talk about the water crisis. Like, even though it's like it impacts not only people in Africa but also people in New Mexico, even California and Michigan, Flint, Michigan. Like,
yeah, definitely. And we definitely don't see those problems, and it's crazy to imagine like other people do have those problems like in other places of the world, and we're so lucky, but then we take that as
take it for granted.
Exactly.
Other people would literally they're literally dying out there because of that stuff, and I'm just like over here people taking like 40-minute showers.
We just have like abundance of resources, and we just
we're dumb when it comes to things like that, and we need to help out. So this is a great cause, bro. That's insane.
Yeah.
And like, so I don't know the full story, but why did you guys decide to call it Didómi?
Oh, Didómi. Yeah, so basically Didómi means to give in Greek.
Okay.
We chose the Greeks because they were the first to provide watering systems for their communities.
Okay.
And the logo, if you guys cross your fingers like this. Yeah. So it's like if you look at the logo, it's sort of an abstract version of that.
Oh damn.
Okay.
For those watching at home, if you want to like see it, if you can see it from here, but it's basically an abstract version of that, which is symbolizing hope. When you wish for something, you hope for something. So it's about giving hope, to give hope to communities that need it most. I also like to say that this cross fingers thing is like unity. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not apart, we're like together, we're tight.
Yeah.
And we're trying to give a community to those who are buying the bottles and supporting the movement, connecting with the brothers and sisters, around the world who are benefiting from any efforts that are being done by, alleviating the water crisis.
Mm-hmm. And so, like, say someone does purchase a water bottle.
Yeah.
So where does the funding go exactly? Do you know?
Yeah. So with every bottle purchase, we use 50% of those profits, and we fund water projects from the nonprofit Water is Life.
Okay.
So they're an international nonprofit. They work in South America and Africa and Central America. One of the projects that we actually most recently did from our efforts over the summer was to provide 300 students in Kenya with straw filters.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And COVID wash stations. So what's important about what Water is Life does is they go to the community first and say, what do you need? Like they go to community leaders and say, how is the water crisis affecting you? Because
what struggles are you guys seeing the most, basically?
Exactly. Yeah. Because the water crisis doesn't affect everybody the same way. Sometimes it's like, oh, we have clean water. It's just 50 miles away. So it's like, it's a matter of how can we bring piping? Or sometimes it's like the water that we have is right next to us, but it's unsafe. So they need filtration. And so obviously during COVID, during the pandemic, the project that we funded had to do with COVID wash stations, and also had to do with providing students with the ability to get clean and safe water, because we see the potential in those students, right? Like I mentioned with Lama's story, like imagine if he spent all that time collecting water. What if he was studying, pursuing his dreams, becoming the next doctor and
practicing
lawyer in the
his
world?
craft or anything
Exactly.
like that,
Yeah. And so these people, they have so much potential. That's what we see in them. And there's a large issue with trying to like elicit donations from like videos that are really like guilt mongering and fear mongering and stuff. I don't know if you're familiar with like oh, like these Africans, like they're just dying, and like all these like diseases that make,
donate
yeah.
and
Then it's
stuff
like,
like
please
that.
donate, like makes you like cry. No, we want to push forth those stories of inspiration, push forth those stories of liberation, of the fact that they're turning these obstacles of the water crisis into opportunities to still provide for their families,
Not just to receive pity from
exactly,
everyone else. Yeah,
exactly. And so it's like, how can we continue to do that? How can we tell those stories? And that's why we chose students also for that project.
dude, that's so fire.
Yeah,
That's pretty
thank you.
cool.
Yeah. It's really just trying to like give more purpose, to the products that we purchase.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And then something that I saw is that you guys were on TV, right? Like not like
On the
TV
news.
On the news.
Yeah.
And how was that experience, bro?
Yeah. So, it's actually really crazy. Like, I was very nervous.
I bet
It was
dope.
Yeah, so we were on KRQE earlier this year. Before that, Anna and Lamar were on Fox 9 in Minnesota,
Wow.
and KARE 11 was also earlier this year.
Sheesh.
And definitely nerve wracking. I will say Anna has a lot more experience in being on TV. He was actually chosen as the Midwest National Youth of the Year for the Boys and Girls Clubs. So he's seen a lot of like, like
I bet he's even like a good public speaker and everything. Right?
Very,
Yeah.
very.
I bet.
I definitely learned a lot from him.
Mhm.
I'm always like, wow, like this
How
man
old is
really
he?
knows. He's a year below me.
Oh wow. Damn, he's
Um,
young then.
Below us, right?
Yeah, below us. Yeah, so
Jeez, that's cool.
he's 20. Yeah, his birthday is 10 days and a year before mine, which is interesting
What
too.
the heck?
Yeah, or less.
He's
sorry,
the
less than
one
10
that's
days.
from where's
Ethiopia.
he from? Ethiopia.
Yeah, and Lamar's
That's
from
cool.
Liberia.
Okay, damn. And I heard that one of their families were like lost, and like that to me just makes me so sad, bro. Cause
Yeah,
seeing that as like let's say like so close to you, like it just like you just like we need to make a change.
yeah,
We need
exactly.
to make a change because it happened to my family, and I think that's so amazing from him to come over here and just doing this this project. It's just that's awesome, bro. It's very encouraging, you know.
Yeah, it's inspiring too. It's like that's what I was getting at too. Of like, we don't want to. Like, he says this a lot. It's like he doesn't want his story to get people down. He doesn't want it to be like, yo, like, damn, I'm so sorry for you. I feel so much pity for you. He wants it to be like you're talking about it, like encouraging and inspiring. Like, took that obstacle, turned it into an opportunity to make a difference in the world. Now, this is what's very key. Like, think about this, right? I told you, National Midwest Youth of the Year. He has like a bunch of scholarships. Like,
Yeah. That dude has achieved a lot.
yeah. But he endured the water crisis. He almost died, right? So like, think about the potential of so many other people who are going through the same thing right now. What could they become?
Some that even died, you know.
Yeah.
Like
What
the
could they
potential
could they have
had.
become? Yeah.
That's sad, yeah.
We like to say that the cure for cancer is in somebody's head right now in Africa. Like, that's where the innovation is going to come from. But she's too busy trading in her dreams for a jerry can every morning to collect water.
That's true.
We're not only trying to provide water so that she can realize her dreams. It's also so that we can feel the benefits of, those contributions to society that we're missing out on. Like, it's like a family at the end of the day. I think of it like that, right? So like, I grew up as an only child. And it wasn't like a lot of people say, oh, you're only child, like normally like really stingy or whatever. It's more like I was actually forced to be really independent because my parents are both divorced. And so I spent a lot of time with my dad, and he's like a busy person,
Yeah.
And so I sort of learned to like try to make siblings out of the people around me. I really fell into the community, like I said, of like, I really love to be able to, go to Upward Bound and like go on trips and stuff. Like, that shit was so fun.
Best times.
Wait, you also went to Albuquerque High?
No, I went to Academy.
Oh, okay.
But sort of on that point is like, I tried to turn, the community into my family. And I felt really accepted and supported by that. And I think that there's a disconnect between how we're doing that on a global scale. Because there's brothers and sisters currently dying from preventable causes, right? Half of all hospital beds in Africa can be traced back to a waterborne disease.
Wow.
Dang.
Instead of trying to like cure the diseases, we should just get them clean water. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's so simple, such a basic need. And as a family, as a global family, we're not quite achieving that at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, it also comes down to money.
Yeah.
So it's like they can profit off making cures for these waterborne illnesses than actually targeting the root of the issue.
Yeah, the medical industrial complex
Yeah.
is a messy situation.
You know what scares me, bro? Well, like, do you know there's like evil people in the world? Like, let's say you're trying to actually help a like organization or something, and what if they're like most of the money they're like keeping it or something? You know, like that's what scares me about. Yeah, like that's what scares me, bro. Because there's some evil people out there. And I'm not saying there is organizations, because I don't really know, but like, you know, most likely some things are going on. You know?
Yeah,
It's
if you look up big, I think it's Big Coney or something, or Coney, Kony, I think it was like one of those situations.
Damn.
They had this extremely extravagant campaign. It was just like this long video where they shared this story of this child who was like, I forgot exactly all the details, but like he was going through something, and then he established this organization to help him, and they were like getting all these donations and stuff. And like a couple years after that, turns out that one, there's like some embezzlement going on or something like that of the funds, and also the actual impact that they were claiming to have was very empty.
Wow.
It's interesting. Like, it's always important. That's why we choose Water's Life as our partner, because we know, you know, they're very reputable. They've been doing this thing for a long time. And like I said, they mentioned, like, they go to the community to ask what they need.
Yeah.
As opposed to just like promising big lofty goals.
No, definitely.
Like,
and the
money.
straws, bro. I seen those because of like camping and stuff. You know, you just carry in your bag and then you just sip and it like filters the water. I think that's actually really cool, and it helps the purpose. You know, of the dirty water or like contaminated water. That's so dope.
Yeah.
Do you know how effective those straws are?
Yeah. I actually tried it myself.
Okay.
Really?
I went to the Rio Grande, and there's videos of me doing it, and I was just like, yeah, bro, let's go for it. And I just drank at the Rio Grande, and it was.
Wait, so are you guys like together? Is it like or how does that work?
Yeah. So Anna was actually, or wait, what do you mean?
Or like, how did you end up with like or not collaborating, but now working with them with Didómi?
With Water is Life or with Didómi?
Or both, right? Because I mean,
Yeah.
working with Didómi eventually led to working with.
Yeah. So basically how that works. So Anna and Lamont actually established it as an LLC before I had joined, but
Can you explain what that is, like,
as an
for,
LLC? Yeah, it's like as a business, like, you know, there's like, you have to do like pay taxes and shit like that. Like, it's official stuff. I actually don't quite know all the details as much. But basically it just means that we're actually currently set up as a for-profit.
Okay.
We're currently set up as a for-profit, but we actually plan to become a B Corp. So what that is, I know more about what a B Corp is instead of having profit as your only incentive, making money, we want to have a triple bottom line of like profit, environmental, and social goals. So then they check in and make sure that you're still doing that. And certification that certain businesses have, so it differentiates you from being for profit. Like Walmart, all they care about is money.
Definitely,
and they will
bro.
they will go to Coke. Oh, bro, like, yeah,
Killing
they just,
people.
they will literally be fucking,
Cigarette companies.
It's
No,
over.
yeah.
that's all for profit.
Dead
Like,
ass.
yeah. B Corp is
companies.
different. Basically, how I joined, I went to school with Anna.
Mm-hmm.
So he was actually my OBSA mentee, which is Office of Black Student Affairs. So we were just paired together as mentees, and also my OAB, which means I led the orientation trip that he was on. We went to Sequoia in Cali, and so yeah, we met there, and then like, I don't know, we just like hit it off. We're just homies. Like, we connected over music, and like we just hung out a bunch here and there. We also went to Stanford for this conference called FlyCon with a bunch of friends, and it was just really fun.
Stanford, that's dope, bro.
Yeah, dude. Pomona send you on trips if you.
That's lit. What are you studying, bro? What are you?
So yeah, so I'm studying media studies. And
Media
mathematics.
studies. So does that help you, like, literally with social media, like, or?
Yeah, like,
sorry,
media
bro,
studies
I'm a
is
dumbass.
no, you're good. Like, it's like yeah, social media is a piece of it.
Okay.
Media studies is very much like, it's very theoretical.
Okay.
It's supposed to be, at least at Pomona. There's like 3 different ways you can do critical studies, which is like very theoretical, like the theory of seeing these types of people, representations, how's that going to affect society. It's kind of interesting.
Okay.
But then there's also more like applications of it. So like digital media or video production.
Like, for example, like, let's say you see something and they're like, this is gonna trigger more people to like this product or something like that.
Yeah. And you were talking about Coke.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about Coke, and like,
You mentioned Coke, right?
yeah. Yeah, I think
I don't know.
maybe I mentioned Coke.
Yeah, maybe
Or
you
Walmart,
did.
for-profit
Someone mentioned
companies.
Coke, bro.
Yeah.
But like there's actually an interesting like application what you're talking about here. So I don't know if you know, Coke released an ad campaign like a bunch of years ago, 1980s or something like that, and it was of this like Native American, supposed to be a Native American, actually was an Italian actor.
Okay.
It's kind of fucked up, but it was about how Native Americans are mad at the fact that we leave glass bottles around on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
right? They put that ad out, put a lot of money into it. And so now we don't have as many Coke glass bottles. We do cans now. And we
Mhm.
do plastic bottles.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And they were trying to put the onus of the, litter and stuff like that and like climate change on the individuals who are buying Coke bottles instead of admitting that Coke should be
The one taking
like the ones taking care of the planet because they're
Yeah.
producing, you know what I'm saying?
They're the ones making it, bro. What you mean?
Yeah,
But-
yeah. And so media studies will take like, oh, how did they like do that to a whole society?
Yeah.
Because now you think like it's like reduce, reuse, recycle, right?
Or even the fact that we had milk back in. I seen this in movies, but someone like actually told me this was real. That they would give you milk in glass.
Yeah.
The cartons or like yeah.
Yeah, they
the
would give you-
milkman, right?
I guess something like that.
And
But
then you
now,
reuse it.
yeah, and you just like put it back out there, and then they would like refill it or whatever. I don't know exactly how it worked,
Uh-huh.
But the fact that now we're doing plastic gallons of milk.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Or
bro!
water bottles, soda, like anything. Like,
Anything.
It's probably cheaper for like these corporations to use that,
Yeah.
and then, but like, why would you preach reduce, reuse, recycle when you could have done that from the beginning with glass bottles?
Exactly.
Definitely.
No,
Yeah.
exactly. Like you think about it, like why don't we just reuse fucking everything, dude? We have the ability to do that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
And I don't know if in Mexico, bro. I know that some people would like clean their glass cokes
Yeah.
and reuse them.
Well, I know in Mexico they do recycle the bottles,
Right? And
yeah.
they reuse. How do they? They do.
Yeah.
They buy everything over there, bro. Like anything that's broken here, take it to Mexico. They'll fix it. Like dead ass. That's
Take
what
our
my
whole country over
Low-key.
We
The
need
other
that,
side, yeah. Yo, dude, I swear, it's just the fact that we become so lazy.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people would much rather
I think it's mostly comes down to like greed.
as well.
It's like, making more money and like finding ways to save you
Yeah.
money, and like you can care less what environmental impacts
Like
those
Trump
products
saying
can
that
have
it
or
wasn't,
anything. Yeah.
like wasn't real, like climate change. And I'm like, okay, for sure, bro.
Yeah, bro. The more you ignore it, the worse the problem gets. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. And plastic. Oh, and I also heard something recently. Those coleadero things, like the people go dance and like there's like
oh yeah,
kinds of dirt boots. That's how I think
Yeah,
about
yeah.
and like dancing. They made a rule with no glass. You can't take glass. So if you're taking like beers, it has to be cans and stuff
Dang.
like that.
I mean, some people still
Interesting.
bring bottles in.
Yeah,
I've
they
seen
sneak them
it.
in, but they're not supposed to.
Yeah.
Because people just leave them and then they break and then
It's
Yeah.
it sucks. But we're lazy.
yeah.
We're not responsible.
Exactly.
Well, I'm just speaking in general as a term. But what are your homies studying, man?
Oh, Anna Lamar.
Yeah,
Anna's doing economics.
economics.
He definitely takes a lot of econ classes. Very intimidating sometimes. And Lamar, he's a marketing communications major.
So you guys three combined are just like amazing, bro. It's like the best thing.
So
Bro, 3 black entrepreneurs. You can't go wrong. 3 black
Bro.
entrepreneurs.
fire.
That's sick,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Like because that's all you basically need to make something like a company. You know? What I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So like Brian, what's like your official title with Didómi? Like,
Low key, I don't even know, bro.
No?
Yeah, I don't even know. I think it's like chief of creative operations. Maybe?
Okay, so you've
executive
had the
creative?
opportunity to apply what you're learning or what you're pursuing
Yeah.
in college with the company.
Yeah, it's actually funny. Like I initially hopped on the team because I was gonna be the designer.
Okay.
I was just gonna like help design their stuff. But like, I recognize there's a lot of like organization issue. Like, there's not a lot of things aren't organized, and like we didn't have like systems to like. And so I don't know. I'm really good at that. I'm also able to design things because I did a bunch of design work in media studies.
Yeah.
But then it just sort of formed into like a co-founder role as I kept working on it because I realized that they needed that help.
That's fire, bro.
And then I just saw the potential and I was like, let's fucking
That's
go,
right.
dude. Like literally, like if there's one thing I'm gonna focus on in my life,
Uh-huh.
you know what I mean? Right now, it's gonna be this. It's COVID. What else am I gonna fucking
and
do?
I feel like you're in the most like perfect position ever too, because you're like you said, you're pretty involved with the community.
Exactly.
You like collabing.
Yeah.
It's a good way to get the name out there, you know.
Exactly. Yeah.
And another thing, bro, is that you're very like friendly and approachable and good speaker. And you know, I think that's amazing. That's a good trait to have.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I mean, it's funny. These are all things that are necessary to be a salesman.
Mhm.
Actually,
Yeah.
You think about it. So you think about the structure. Anna does a lot of like the financial stuff because like he knows economics.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, like I said, I do some design, creative things. But like we all three of us are all salesmen at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Like I mentioned, we're doing partnerships with United and Meow Wolf. Okay, I was able to get those, but like they were able to get the ones with Boys and Girls Clubs in New Mexico. Or sorry,
Hey, you were able to get the one with 505 on the rise.
For
yeah,
real.
no, we got to do it,
Hey,
dog.
bro.
You guys, I can send you the mock-ups and everything, dude.
But how was the fact of hitting up United and Meow Wolf? Like
How did that work?
How did that work?
Yeah, so that was with the connection from the homie Jeremy Jasper.
Okay. Shout out to Jeremy.
Yeah, shout out to Jeremy Jasper. That's the homie. Love that man. He has a record label or organization called Olad Records.
Oh, for sure.
Based in Albuquerque as well. And he does amazing things with the community as well. Like he does a lot of awesome collaborations with Meow Wolf and with United.
If the homie's listening, hey, hit us up.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, have you met Jeremy?
I don't know.
Pause.
It sounds familiar, but I'm not. I can't put a face to the name.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to introduce you then. Introduce both of y'all, but
For sure.
what was I saying? So last year he did an event, a Juneteenth event.
Okay.
And it was like, I don't know if y'all saw those 505 shirts when it was like a fist in the middle. It was like five.
Oh,
five.
yeah.
Yeah, so that was him.
Okay, he designed that?
Yeah, I mean, he was like part of the process of like,
Okay.
you know, and that was with Olad and with United and with all that going on, right? And so he's gonna do another one of those this year.
Mm-hmm.
And that's sort of how that happened, is like, oh, we could do the same thing on the bottles, right? Like Black Lives Matter everywhere, especially in Africa, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and so
yeah.
how can we actually contribute to the bettering of those societies?
Do you guys have a design of that coming up soon? Or?
Yeah, so we're in talks with them. I put up a couple mock-ups.
Mock-ups like rough drafts or what?
Yeah, so mock-ups is like what the bottle looks like. It's like really sick, like it like rotates and stuff. It's like 3D.
Sheesh.
They might be yellow bottles, dude.
That's fine.
It's just fire as fuck if you think
With some
about
black?
it.
It matches
Yeah,
United too.
exactly. Like yellow, like the yellow base layer, and then have like the 505 on it, and then
That's
like United
nice.
stands for racism will be engraved, and then but yeah, it's no promise. They haven't like decided. They haven't paid
Mhm.
yet. So but yeah,
That's
How,
it's-
so like
sick.
how does that process work when you guys? So is it just you three come to the conclusion like this is our final design, or who has the final word on what a design
Yeah.
comes out into?
So like I mentioned, I'm definitely like the chief creative officer, if you will.
Okay.
In that way, so it's like I do most of the designs. Like I definitely put up all the mock-ups and stuff, and I think at the end of the day it would be me making the decision.
Okay.
But it's always like a collaborative process still. Like it's always like I'm gonna send something in the group chat, like see what they think. Or when Anna and I lived together, it was like a, you know, back and forth that way.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So wait,
pretty
did you
fun.
have any
Yeah.
like prior to like creating these? Did you do like art? You did art.
Yeah. So I definitely I have a bunch of,
You have an
I did a lot
art
of
background.
photography and stuff. Like I said, like I was committed to being a social justice designer.
Okay.
I was on my resume everywhere.
That's dope.
I was applying for internships and stuff to do that last summer. But when Anna just told me, he was like, hey bro, you should work on Didómi with me. I was like, it was a lot of convincing they need to go back and forth, but I ended up deciding to go with that. But yeah, I have a background in it, so I know how to use Photoshop, Illustrator, Lightroom, Premiere,
That's awesome, bro.
all that stuff. The thing is though, is like, I'm not like a skilled ass artist when it comes to visual stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I can recognize it. I can analyze it. You know,
Yeah.
I'm a media studies major, and so I sort of use those skills to collaborate and with artists in Albuquerque,
Mhm.
bringing community and art together. And so that's what these bottles are here. Is we have some sick like new designs that we collaborated with artists that I met at the Art Walk.
Oh, the artwork, bro. I wanted to go. I was gonna
Yeah,
go, but
yeah,
I
yeah.
was working. I couldn't.
I mean, come on,
Was
May
it?
7th, bro. I'm gonna be selling these bottles or auctioning them off.
Bet.
And so this was actually done with a collaboration. The funding came from New Mexico Black Leadership Council,
Oh, for sure.
and New Mexico True.
Okay.
And
New Mexico True, like that big account, like got an Instagram
Yeah,
that
where
posted
they-
that cool picture that
Yeah.
everybody was like
Yeah,
sharing
yeah.
them. Oh my god.
Yeah. So they have this like,
That's cool.
it was New Mexico Black Leadership Council and the New Mexico for Asian communities or something like that. I forgot.
Like,
Was it the New Mexico Asian
May I
Family
see the
Center?
bottle?
Yeah, New
please?
Mexico Asian Family Center.
I
Yeah.
see. I wanted to see it too.
Yeah. So here's one of
Check it
them.
out.
That
That's
one was done
dope.
by Gilbert White.
Gilbert White. Wow.
He's
Didn't,
a Native American.
Alfredo,
artist.
right? Didn't he
Dope.
paint
Yeah,
one?
yeah. So I'm gonna show you all the bottles.
This one's cool.
actually.
This one's cool.
They're all sick. So
Sorry, bro. It's because I was a
So
little
we can
curious,
show
bro. I
people
wanted
on
to
the-
check it out too.
no, go for it.
On the video.
If
You want to see this one, bro?
Yeah, let me see. Whoa. So like with these designs, let's say you like one and you want to like keep it. How would you do that? You just have to like take pictures of it and like redraw it into an app or.
yeah,
How does
yeah.
that
So we haven't actually done one of these into digitalized yet.
Yeah.
These are just currently custom painted bottles. This is one that Alfredo did.
Oh, that was dope.
This is crazy.
Shout
dude.
out
It's
Art
so
Poppy.
hard.
That's
Yeah.
our puppy, bro.
Oh, you know Art Poppy?
Yeah,
He come on already?
I met him. Nah, he hasn't come on yet, but we're gonna have him
Okay.
on pretty soon.
No, that's the homie. Yeah,
Art Poppy
definitely.
here. Wow. Shout out to the
Um,
homie.
But yeah, we could definitely digitize these. That's what's awesome about, my skills
And what
is that
what
we can
apps,
put it on a
not
bottle.
apps, but what do you guys use to do that? The digitized
So to digitize it, we use Blender,
Blender.
Illustrator, and Photoshop.
Oh shit!
Um,
And then you get like a 3D version, and you just be spinning this shit. And
yeah, I was actually just working on a couple of those.
wow.
Let me see if I can show y'all even.
Do you work them on use your phone most on these as well, or you just
No, it's all on my computer, but like I use this one program called Notion to basically organize my life. Honestly, this is the cheat code.
organize your life.
This is the cheat code, bro.
What's
This is the
the
cheat
cheat
code. The cheat code is this app. It's called Notion. Like literally, like they should be paying me at this point. I tell this to everybody, dude. My life on God, personal notes, tasks, projects, contacts,
downloading it right now, bro.
everything can go on here. Like on God, bro. Like I'm like, This is probably my greatest achievement. Fuck anything, bro. Anyways. This is like the coolest shit. But anyways, I'll show
more,
you
a little bit more now. Well, I'm now intrigued.
I'll show you. So this is like it's like you can create a website for your life,
Oh wow.
and you can database information that you need. So we keep track of all of our partnerships in here.
Okay.
So this is like we're working with Pomona College, we're working with Revenue Rocket. This is a consulting firm. The Juneteenth event I was telling you about, working with Stone Age. This one's gonna be sick, bro. I was
Stone
doing
Age?
videos with them.
The
Yeah.
rock
Wait,
climbing
Stone
place?
Age?
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
wow,
That's probably
bro.
like that's what I'm really excited about because
I
they're doing
bet.
like a
Yo, is this like an app that you connect with your homies and you guys are all looking at the same thing?
So we all have this. Yeah, all
We need
have
to
that.
get
We
that
need to get
shit,
that,
Yeah,
bro.
no, definitely. I think everybody should, and it's free for students.
That's fine.
I'm gonna have to pay for it when I graduate.
Eric's a student.
but- yeah.
Is it free for certain students or
No,
just
all
any-
students.
okay,
All students.
okay.
Yeah, you just gotta have.
So they
one
just
email.
verify by your student email or what?
Yeah.
Oh
So
wow.
he was like,
That's sick.
yeah.
That one's dope.
Yeah, so-
that's from the shirt that you were talking about.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. This is like gonna be the Juneteenth event. So these are like the mock-ups I was talking about.
Okay.
So, that's Ola. That's Jeremy's thing. This is the yellow bottle. I think they're gonna go with.
Wait,
That's
is that
something
for
like that.
United?
Yeah, this is the United Partnership. CC says United Against Racism down there. These are all the options that we gave them for the mock-ups, right?
Wow.
This
Have
is
you
a
heard
gift.
back from them, or how is that?
Yeah. I mean, we have a meeting with them like next week to follow
That's
up.
dope. That's dope.
It's fire.
And is it gonna be like with the main, like the owner and like all that stuff, or like?
Yeah, so I think it's with the creative director. I'm not quite sure. Jeremy's the homie. Like he's the one that's hooking this up. Like I was on a call this morning with Meow Wolf, the creative people at Meow Wolf. They're designing a bottle and gotta get them the files and whatnot.
Meow
But
Wolf
Jeremy was the one that was hooking
expanded
it up.
everywhere as well, right? Like there's some in
Yeah.
Las
Vegas.
Vegas,
There's-
Colorado.
That's all I have right now. I didn't know Colorado, but
Yeah,
I knew
Colorado,
they were
yeah.
all over. Like no, that's
I'm gonna
dope.
definitely go to the one in Vegas. I'm going to Vegas in a couple weeks.
What was
after
it?
the art walk.
Area 15 is what it's called out there.
The one in Vegas is called like Omega Mart.
Oh, okay.
So they're
Um,
different things. Like they're different.
Yeah.
Like there's like a nickname to it or something.
wow.
Because this
bro.
one is like the House of Eternal Return.
Mhm.
Oh wow,
And
that's
then the
so
one
sick.
in Vegas is Omega Mart.
I want to go to
I don't know,
Vegas.
Colorado.
Just to,
Hey, let's go.
I'm down, bro.
No, bro,
Take
come
a-
with me, bro. I'm gonna
Take
be
an
a-
edible. Take an edible before going, or something.
I'm gonna
You
have
want
to
to talk
pass.
about edibles on a plane? Oh yeah, you can't be doing this.
Why, Eric?
but
Why can't
what
you
is
take an edible?
because I'm allergic. But what is it? Do you have any of those mock-ups on that app of the collab you did with UNM with the University?
Yeah,
of
yeah, that's the
Mexico?
one that I show everybody. Honestly,
How
because
was,
was sick.
how
I
was
was just a
UNM,
random
bro?
follower.
How was working with UNM? How you just like?
It's sick. So we're working with their International Studies Institute.
Yeah.
the connection there is actually, funnily enough, my father.
Oh, really?
He's the director of international studies at UNM.
Oh, wow.
But it wasn't just him to make the decision. Like we had to like do a whole pitch and like we sent him a video and like stuff, and the whole team there decided.
Imagine he's
that
like,
they wanted
nah.
to- I know, right? Imagine.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, they could have though. Like
Oh,
we had to actually lower our price for him to be able to work with them because, but yeah, it's really cool. So like, it's a bunch of red bottles. The bottles are completely red, which is funnily enough. This is actually, I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna show you the bottle. This is a UNM bottle.
Okay.
We were able to use one of them for this collaboration. So this bottle's red.
Okay.
Can't even tell.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
How many layers did that take, bro? That took a
Yeah.
couple
Our
layers.
Poppy went hard, bro. Especially if he goes on this podcast. Hell yeah.
Our Poppy's sick, bro.
I love our Poppy.
Then
Let me see if I can pull up.
Where did you meet him?
So I met him through Jasper as well.
Okay.
When I came, so I guess part of the trajectory. This is like probably the coolest part. Like when I came back to Albuquerque after going out to Minnesota with on Lamar and just grinding on Didómi, getting the new bottles designed, getting that partnership with UNM, the Boys and Girls Club, like also living together. Came back, we did a road trip, Wisconsin to Colorado to Albuquerque and then back up. And we did that to be able to get a bunch of media. Like I said, I'm a media studies major, so I was like sort of like the project lead for this part of the trip.
Okay.
Trying to like get models and get locations to film at and stuff. The coolest day though, we went to Abiquiu Lake. You guys ever been to Abiquiu?
I don't know. Have not been there. I've never heard
I've
about
been
it.
to a lake, but I'm not sure. Is that going east, like southeast, or no?
No, I think it's west.
West.
It's
Okay,
like
never
past
mind.
Espanola,
Yeah, then I probably
It's like
haven't.
northwest? I think. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a
Um,
compass. Nah, just kidding. No, I say
But-
that shit a lot, bro. Every time people be like, "Oh, I'm not a compass, bro." I don't know.
Yeah. Just Google it, huh?
Yeah, for real.
It was fucking sick though. We went out there. It's like this, like you go cliff jumping.
Oh wow.
And so we went cliff jumping and we did a bunch of like filming and stuff. And you know, we had people like, you know, talking about the water crisis or talking about the bottles so we could do ads.
Mm-hmm.
And bro, we pulled up, bro. And I talk about the global family. I mentioned that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, really though, like a lot of these people that pulled up, I think I asked you to come. You didn't pull up, bro. You remember that? Yeah, I do remember that. This is
Told me
I don't
bail.
remember
it was
that,
you,
bro.
Serge, Chili. It was like, hey, bro, we're doing this shoot. Da, 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 da. Y'all didn't pull up. It's okay though. It's okay.
Bro, I honestly don't
Ain't
remember.
no hard feelings, but but basically, like I felt like I had brought a lot of my brothers and sisters from the global family, from like the Albuquerque community on this trip, and so Issa was one of the people that was there. I was like, Issa, you gotta go. Like, she's the perfect person for this. She's like a very outdoorsy person, you know. And she brought Jasper and Kaylin Ellis and Paul. They're just like these three guys that I think I only met Jasper. We get to the cliff jump, whatever it is, and we see this guy in a boat like drive by, and I was like, oh, this guy's got a boat. Like, that's fucking sick. Like, he's on this lake with a boat. And I started like talking to him because like he's got a boat, you know. That's just
ride the
cool.
boat.
Yeah, I was like, let me drive the boat. And I was like, hey, bro, like this cliff jump was like 30 feet high. So I was like, hey, bro, like if I do a double backflip off of this, will you give me your boat?
Give?
Yeah, I was like, will you give me your boat? And he was like, no, but y'all could jump on and ride in it. And I was like, okay. And Jasper was right there, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go. And Jasper was like, yeah, let's go. And I'm holding a Didómi bottle in my hand, and we're like, okay, we're gonna film it, we're gonna shoot it, da 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 da. And you know, 1, 2, 3, we jump up the 30-foot cliff. Jasper's got like a GoPro in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
He's got all the footage. Take this sick photo, which is on my Instagram, of me holding the bottle while I'm jumping off the cliff.
I
It's
think I've seen that.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
sick. I land, hit the water. You know, it's fun. Like, we've been doing it, but the bottle bops out of my hand. I'm like, oh shit, where'd the bottle go? Whatever.
Where'd the bottle go?
And whatever, we start swimming. I find the bottle. It's like fucking, like, it's like bent from the water,
No
bro.
way.
So think about it. It's a water bottle from the water crisis that just got like smacked by water. And now it's bent. It's like kind of sick to think about, like the power of water, to connect people and also to like fucking break metal. But it's I still have the bottle somewhere. But yeah, we went inner tubing with this random guy.
That sounds.
What's the homie's name? How can I forget the homie's name?
That's so sick though.
Damn,
Yeah.
I have to get the. But that's how Jasper and I met basically. Like,
Okay.
Bro,
we had
I'm not
met
over-
initially in some studio, but like that's how we like really connected.
Bro, I'm not over like that little thing that you said about like how strong water is. Like that's
Yeah.
just sick, bro. Like,
No, think about it.
write
dude.
it,
Like,
write
yeah.
it, and put it out somewhere, bro.
Exactly.
That
Water is so powerful.
That's a
bro.
cool ass story, bro. Clipping that shit, highlight for sure. Highlight video.
Hell yeah.
But bro,
I mean, yeah, dude. Like water is what creates like rivers and shit. It moves mountains. It moves.
little fun fact about
Yeah.
rivers is like if it doesn't stop like with a tree or something, it'll just keep expanding until like it makes another circle thing, you know? Because like
Yeah,
you know how
exactly.
they're like this, bro. They're all, you know.
Uh-huh.
So like the only reason is because it's like dirt and stuff like prevents it. But like if there's not like something big enough, it just keep like making a big old loop. Water is
Exactly.
strong,
It's-
bro.
I mean,
Water
like,
is
water
strong.
causes erosion, so it's gonna go through that dirt one
Yeah.
way or another.
At some point.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all ever been to Magic Mountain?
Six Flags.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit's strong as fuck, bro.
Magic Mountain. No, I don't think so.
That's some strong ass water, dude.
I've been to Six Flags, a water park.
Yeah.
Water?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, Magic Mountain is not the water park though. Did I just
Mag-
cap?
yeah.
I just capped.
I was
Okay.
just thinking. I was
Hurricane
like,
Harbor is the
That's the
yeah.
one in Virginia.
Oh, really?
Six Flags, right?
Oh, didn't we go to Six Flags?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
We was
is
in
that the one you're
Virginia,
talking
though.
about or no?
Was it in Virginia?
It was in Virginia because we were on
That's
that
what I'm
DC.
talking about.
We
Y'all
were
have
on
been so many places you guys don't even remember.
We
Damn,
that's
must
what I'm
be
talking
nice.
about. I'm talking about the one that we went to.
yeah.
Magic
So okay,
Mountain.
it was the DC trip,
Yeah.
and then we drove to Virginia because it was like 5 minutes away to
okay.
go to that Six Flags, and it was
Yeah.
like the amusement park and the water park, and it was like Hurricane Harbor. was
Got
the water
you,
park.
got you.
Yeah.
That shit was sick, bro.
Yeah.
So check this out. This summer is gonna be so lit, bro. I got a season pass to Six Flags because I'm gonna be in Chicago. That shit was $60.
No way.
Yeah.
You got it on what, like during the New Year's or?
No, it's just because like I think people aren't going to.
Oh,
so
that
they
makes
wanna- they
sense.
have a
Cool,
deal,
Yeah.
and so I'm gonna go in Chicago with my roommate D baby.
The baby?
Yeah, the baby.
No, just
Not kidding. She from Chicago. And then I'm gonna go when I go to school. Magic Mountain's right there, so we're gonna take trips to Magic
Dude.
Mountain, bro.
Yo, have you guys heard about those protests that they were taking place outside of Disney because people wanted Disney to be open? Did you ever see those?
What the?
I
fuck?
swear,
Why
I
people,
know
bro?
that Disney was starting to sell tickets though, and that people were trying to buy them, but
No, but like this was like when COVID was the hardest, bro, and people were just like complaining about Disney not being open.
Oh, never mind.
And then they were like,
Yeah.
"We want this." They were like with posters and everything outside of Disney, bro. I'm like, bro, COVID's like full potential
I
right
know.
now, you know.
We're still new to
Homies
this.
sprinting out here, bro. You're gonna get rammed if you get in there. You know?
For real, bro.
People are dumb, bro. But yeah, I fuck with Disney, bro. You know,
Yeah.
Disneyland. Was,
But I wouldn't.
Disneyland
I
was
wouldn't be
good.
protesting to open it when it's
No,
a whole
Definitely
pandemic.
not.
Trying to get
Definitely
COVID,
not, bro. Definitely not. Did you guys ever get close to like? Did you get close to getting COVID?
Dude, how did I not get COVID, bro? Can somebody explain this to me?
Because
I-
we're
I-
built different.
Yeah,
No, I'm just
yeah,
kidding.
exactly. No,
Mike
honestly,
immune.
I went to London, I went to Colorado, I went to Wisconsin, I traveled abroad, I
Business
hung
trips.
out with, I threw a party at my
Facts,
house. Bro, how did I not get COVID, bro?
That's good. That's good.
How the fuck? But I'm
Yeah.
vaccinated now, so I'm not complaining.
No, there's no way you're getting COVID.
I fucking hope so. I'm gonna get some variant though. Shit,
Yeah,
The mutant
karma on my
COVID.
side, dude.
the one that's in Arizona.
It is in Arizona.
I heard some shit like that. That there's like a COVID like it's evolving or whatever,
Yeah.
like stronger. That shit's in-
2.0.
Yeah,
That COVID built different.
Yeah, literally, bro.
Yeah.
How does that shit even happen so quick? You know, like it's
don't
kind
know,
of scary. No cap. It just it adapts, but you know, I'm just me and Eric always talk about the fact that people were like, "Yo, when the heat comes of the summer or whatever,
Oh, that
it's gonna
kill
die
off
out."
the virus and
And we were just like, "Okay, when is
Yeah.
it gonna die?" You
summer
know,
passed and then like a year, bro. A year passed
It's
and
been
we're just
over a
like,
year,
it's still
we're
here.
just there chilling. But yo, do you have any goals for the like end of the year? Like anything that coming up, like personally?
Oh, goals! I want to buy a Tesla.
Dude, who doesn't? That's my
Okay,
dream
okay.
car,
What
bro.
model?
playing,
What,
I'm
what
playing.
type of Tesla?
The cheapest Tesla.
Same here, bro. That ass.
The
A Tesla,
cheapest
though.
Yeah, I want to buy a Tesla, and then because whenever you see a Tesla, you're like, damn, that's a fucking Tesla, bro.
Bro, on the freeway, you're like, look, the Tesla.
yeah, and then check
How do
this
you
out.
open the doors? you know?
Yeah, exactly,
Dead
literally.
ass.
And then check this out. So I work at Academy now, just like on the side to make some money. And one of the jobs I did is as a scanner for like, you know, people coming in, you gotta scan their foreheads and shit. Bro, that school got like 10 Teslas, bro. Just always rolling through. I'm like scanning 10 people's Teslas. I'm
Wait, hold on. Like the teenage homies like with Teslas?
No, not teenage. I mean, no, it's mostly parents.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be the But
Still,
I'm gonna get
like,
that shit though.
That
But
school's
still.
got money.
That's just got so much
That
money.
school's
It's
got money.
ridiculous.
They how they look.
They have a whole. I mean, how big is it?
They have a stadium
It's
in
like-
there,
It's
bro.
like
Yeah, the school.
it goes from one road to then like
The property's like a
property's
5K
huge.
around,
yeah.
which is insane.
Yeah,
I
I've been
used to-
inside
club,
for
we
a
used
game.
to run around academy.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
like fitness. We would go drive to academy, park in the parking lot, and then run around the whole school.
Yeah, it's kind of sick. It's kind of sick.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, in terms of goals, that's a goal. That's not like next year. That's like eventually. Though I want my first car to be a Tesla. But in terms of goals, the first one has always got to be just like health, personal mental
yeah.
health. That's the priority because, you know, I learned that like you can grind, you can succeed, but if you don't feel happy, it doesn't mean anything.
Shit.
So I'm just trying to like keep meditating at least 5 days a week, doing yoga at least 5 days a week, drinking at least 3 bottles of Didómi a day. I don't always do that,
The
but like
40 or the 24?
no, that's 24.
So you guys got a bigger
But
bottle now,
stuff
right?
like that. That's one goal.
Because at first I remember it was just 24.
Yeah, so now we have the Stone Age bottles are gonna be 32 ounces.
Wow, that's good, bro. That's awesome.
Yeah. And the other goals for Didómi, I want to sell 2021 bottles by the end of the year because we were so close. We sold like 2,000 something, or less than 2,000. But we were so close to 2020 last year, so I want to get 2021 bottles.
And how does your social media work with Didómi? Like, how do you guys like put your stuff out there and stuff like that?
Yeah, so we got Instagram. We sort of like have been back and forth on like who's running it and stuff. I think Lamar is gonna be the point person for that. We like to post inspiring stories, updates about our company, shout outs and thank yous to people that we worked with. We're gonna be promoting these new bottles and like we have some new bottles that aren't like painted on, which are coming, which are gonna be really sick. They're gonna be like gradient, like blue, like it's gonna be so cool.
Like you know what you should do, like
there.
turquoise, bro.
Yeah, we have this turquoise. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna show y'all. I'm actually gonna
Turquoise,
show
bro,
y'all.
because you know it's like the state. It's one of the state colors,
Yeah.
bro. That
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
that shit
I think
goes
I brought
hard.
it up to you one time when we were on the phone one night. I was like,
Turquoise
you
is-
guys should have like a
Yeah.
I'm not. No.
Hey,
I'm
bro,
just
get him on the
saying,
team
like,
already. Just get him on the team
Honestly.
already, bro.
All right, Charlie, ready
Just
for
kidding.
this is our summer
Always putting me
collection.
on the spot.
I'm just kidding, bro. Sheesh.
These are the 3 bottles that we have coming.
Wait, who makes these videos though? You?
Anna made this one.
That gradient color looks so fire.
It's so fire, bro.
Yeah, that's dope.
So we're gonna promote stuff like this on our Instagram and whatnot. But yeah,
That's sick. And then we'll share it, bro.
hell yeah, dog. That's the thing too, is I want it to be like I mentioned, like, you know, this to me also means unity.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, how can we bring more people like up? You know what I'm saying, on the rise?
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
you know what I'm saying? Like we
Collabing.
collaborated, bro. Like I'm definitely gonna be sharing your shit.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? Like
giveaway?
people gotta know. Oh, we gotta do a giveaway. Hell yeah, let's do a giveaway
Bet.
with one of these. These come in like I don't know, like 30 days, something like that.
Okay.
So-
Oh, damn. Yeah,
Just
we
keep
have
us
time to like
posted.
plan it and stuff, you know, and then we can
Yeah.
probably work together and then get like a live or something together.
Oh hell yeah!
That'd be
Yeah,
pretty
let's
dope.
Do it. Let's do it.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Let's get somebody a special Didómi bottle for sure.
Oh wow,
fire.
that'd be
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
Customized by you?
Cause of me. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'm not
Or
that
by
best
the
of a
three
painter.
the 3 co-founders, customized by the 3
Yeah,
co-founders.
we're not the best painters, but yeah,
That'd be dope though.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, but thank you for coming out here, bro.
of course.
Thank you for being on. Like that shit's sick. Very inspiring, bro. The story, the project, everything behind it, awesome. I really love it, and like, you know, you got our support from 505 on the
course,
rise, bro.
Yeah. No, thanks for having me on here. Like, I really appreciate it. I'm glad that y'all are doing things, bro. Like, you
Yeah.
gotta be putting up the community in some way.
Definitely.
I remember at the beginning of this year, you were talking about like how, man, sometimes it feels like Albuquerque folks don't be like bring people up as much, and like we need to really change that like narrative. And this is definitely a really good way to do that. You know what I'm saying? You get the more people like understanding what's going on in the community and how they can help and whatnot. So I really appreciate that y'all are doing this sort of thing, that you can have me on.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
Um,
Sure, bro.
Yeah, for anybody listening back home, follow me on Instagram at @BeTheDrop. Follow Didómi on Instagram at Didómi Gives. Follow these homies on Instagram at 505 on the Rise Pod. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Get it. Let's get it.
And remember, guys, keep rising.
Yes, sir.